Two T's in a pod, yeah, we're taking a ride. Tombi and Tam got the mic open wide. Talking TV, talking news, spilling tea in the blues with some movie reviews and a laugh or two. From big screen dreams to our daily schemes, moves, pets, and holiday themes. Poppy and Rosie barking in the back. Cosmo, Yarny, Salem on the cat attack. So grab a seat, let's chat a lot. You never know what we've got. Two voices, one vibe, come along for the ride. It's two T's in a pod, let's get it on.
Friends, we're having issues with the dogs. Poppy has got mighty confused and is they're still doing it?
No, it stopped.
Oh, right, okay. I'll add the camera back in. So Poppy's a little mightily confused and thinks Rosie's a boy and that she needs to dominate. So let's add him back in. I had to quickly remove it because it looked wrong. Poppy's like, oh, yeah. Idiot. Freaking dogs are crazy as fuck. But, ladies, gents, welcome to the Two T's in the pod with me, Tombi, and Tam. And we're going to go through some news stuff, what's been going on in the world, and just generally have a good chinwag. How you doing, Tam?
I'm okay. Tired, but okay. This damn diet.
Mate, I tell you what, the diet, because of the lack of carbs that we've got, I'm actually holding my cup of tea because it's actually quite cold up here. Because of the diet and because we've cut out all of the carbs, our body has finally got to the stage where it's now burning fat rather than anything else coming in. But the body's reluctance to say, oh, I still want sugar, I still want carbs, I still need energy, and still stuff like that. There's only so much protein you can throw in your face.
Yeah. I think the problem today was the fact that I had eggs again at lunchtime. And the amount of fat in it is seeing me off.
Yeah.
So it's making me super tired.
Yeah. There's the babies, guys. Welcome to the chat. And I can see 7 people currently in chat already. Welcome to the I almost said the Hump Day Chinwag again. Fucking hell, it's not Wednesday. This is how blipped our brains are, because I still think it's Wednesday. I do still think it's Wednesday, but it's good to see everybody. It's good to see everybody jumping into chat. Obviously, I'm aware that there's other streams going on right now, so yeah, definitely go and chill out. Definitely be watching Uncle Martin and Yarn Witch playing Baldur's Gate 3 because it's a fucking barrel of laughs. But thank you very much indeed for joining. Lee's saying hello, parents. You're right, Lee.
Hello, Lee.
How you doing, mate? It's good to see you. Yeah, so it's been a busy day. It's been a busy week, actually. I've sorted quite a few issues out. But I've also... There's one thing I've been doing. So for Star Wars Marvel purist, kind of like triggered this to happen. Now, what I've been building is, for those that don't know, over on Discord, there is a very easy template for OBS. So you kind of like download it, you open it up, it's got a profile in there, it's got some scenes in there, you add it to OBS and away you go. It's got some images, basic stuff. But because I offered Star Wars Marvel purist a hand with that profile, I then jumped into it and I thought, do you know what? I may as well take the entire profile out, rebuild it properly, rebuild it with some overlays, rebuild it with a nice intro, nice outro. And so I've been slowly building that up together, as well as OBS, the application, the plugins that I use, as well as Social Stream Ninja, Streamer Bot, and a few other things. Mixline for virtual cables, as well as Rode Unify for your virtual audio. I'm sticking that all together with a nice little guide. Once that's there, anybody, if you want to start streaming, even if you are streaming and you need some additional ideas behind some of the stuff that you want to do, just grab that download. I'm going to make it freely available to everybody. And you'll be able to set yourself up with streaming in no time. And the good thing is the way I'm doing this. So if I just open up this screen while the dogs are fighting in the background. You're right, Hyperbolic Ninja. Hyperbolic Ninja's with us, as well as Pete. How you doing, guys? It's good to see you. I'll show you what I've been doing. Because I think it's going to be useful to add as part of like the Sunday Spotlight, kind of like repertoire. So if I go into my stuff, starter templates. So you'll get an idea for this. So I'm going to make this completely available, completely free of charge. No one needs to pay for anything because I don't believe in helping people paying. I don't believe in charging people for freaking help. Jesus, get your freaking teeth back in. And so what I'm going to be making available is this. So you can have overlays in different styles, different colors. So this will all come in a pack. So you can choose whichever ones you like, as well as like the stream starting, stream ending. And most of these are animated as well. So at least you've got a position for all of your OBS needs. So I'm going to make this available for everybody. It's something I've been knocking together. But yeah, all of the apps that I use, all the plugins that I use are all going to be in a zipped up folder. Feel free, dig out. So part of the Sunday Spotlight stuff, going to be knocking that together. And just, yeah. Obviously this is this is a layout if you've got two people on a stream. So the way I looked at this one, let me make this bigger. So this was kind of like if you've got myself and Tam on a stream, you can have a webcam at the top, webcam at the bottom, and then whatever you're discussing in the center. And it's all animated. You can change your names and whatever it may be. Similar for, say, YouTube, just a standard layout. What this one's got is, that's my Poggers one. Nice. Let's go back to my stuff. Back to home. My stuff. Start templates. There it is. That's the one I wanted. And let's open up the right page. This one here. So when you see me live, most of the times you've got my webcam up in the top left-hand corner. Then you'll have the chat just below it. Then you'll have the game. At the top, the smaller bar is for a ticker banner, which will come in via Social Stream Ninja. So, yeah. It's going to be a case of this stuff, download it, use it. If you need anything configured for it, just let me know. Quite happy to give anybody a hand with any of it. So, yeah. Star Wars Marvel Purist kicked that off. So, thank you very much indeed, sir. Apart from that, how you doing, chat? How you doing? How's the ninja doing? How's Pete? How you feeling? Lee is good, thanks. And you? Tired? I expect.
Yeah, we went through the tired bit.
Yeah. Living a dream, though. Always living a dream. Apart from that, the dogs have disappeared, so let's remove the dogs from the scene for now.
Yeah, I don't know where Poppy is. Rosie's laying by your armchair.
Is she? Mm-hmm. The thing is, because she can probably hear me upstairs, she likes to sit in between. She likes to sit in between the two locations. Nice, thanks. Doing well. Sore, but good. So, fucking Hyperbolic Ninja's playing games. Right, this is actually fucking hilarious. He's playing video games, and every time he dies, he's doing either sit-ups, squats, or push-ups, whatever it may be. And my good God, I was actually thinking to myself, maybe I need to do that. But I die too often. I'll be fucking knackered. Like an hour into the stream, and I'm like jacked to hell. Let's have a look and see what's going on in the news as well. I'd be absolutely massively jacked. But it's all good. Yeah, it's all all kicking off with Zelensky and Trump. So obviously Zelensky over in Ukraine. Trump didn't hold no quarters and basically told him that he was a dictator and he needed to sort it out and make a deal with Russia and stop the war. Needless to say, Zelensky didn't appreciate it because it interrupts, obviously, the money coming into the country from all of the Western countries that are funneling in loads of money behind the scenes. Dodgy shit.
Yeah, but you knew he wouldn't like it anyway.
Yeah, because, I mean, I would be surprised if he's suddenly a billionaire. Like, I would love to know how much money he's just got in his back pocket. Because most of this is just so dodgy. It screams of fraud and everything else. There's no way Ukraine needs all of this money. There's no way. No one should be fighting this war anyway. I mean, why are we funding it? I mean, there's the latest on BBC. What was it? BBC. Some silly bitch in freaking Parliament says, yes, we have to continue to support Ukraine. I'm like, what? No, we don't. It's pissing me off.
The thing is, the more you dig into what actually started this, the less... The everyday Joe I feel sorry for. They didn't ask for this bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't ask to have their lives destroyed, but if you read what happened before this started, then they actually freaking asked for it in a way.
Hyperbolic Ninja says, I've been average 100 push-ups per stream. Last night was 100 push-ups and 50 sit-ups. Being bad and dying is the fun part. Oof.
Can I say something?
Abe's correct.
You shouldn't actually do sit-ups. It actually damages your back. Sit-ups shouldn't be done at all.
According to who?
Several fitness guys that run gyms.
I would call them all a bunch of fags because at the end of the day, so according to this, performing sit-ups incorrectly can damage your back as they can put excessive pressure on the spine, potentially leading to pain. But if you do them correctly, they don't. I mean, the thing is, it's a staple exercise of the armed forces.
And we know how much they like to damage people.
Yeah, but the thing is that that's a completely different kettle of fish. I mean, this is the extreme. The armed forces is the extreme example of massive amounts of fizz to get you in shape and then fizz throughout all of your career. But just doing sit-ups, as long as you're doing sit-ups correctly and correctly posturing with your core and properly using your muscles, yeah, correct. And this is what it comes down to. Form is everything. It's like walking. If you walk like a gimp, you're gonna probably injure yourself. If you're running like a spasticated fucking crab, you're probably gonna break a hip. So this is why they teach, especially athletes, swimming, running, you name it. They always teach form before anything else. Get your form correct, you'll avoid the injuries. So the thing is that obviously Hyperbolic Ninja is doing some exercises between streams and on streams. That's hilarious. I love it. I think I need to start doing it, but I just got visions of just trying to do a sit-up in the background and just like collapsing and not getting up for about 3 hours. I'll be like so just behind me there's a doorway, so I could put a sit-up bar to make life easier and do some sit-ups in the background. But I'll probably end up ripping the door off. I'll end up getting squashed by a freaking door. Door fall off. Even though it's a solid oak door, the door will probably get ripped off its hinges by Tombi fat bastard, and I'll get squashed by this heavy door. And I'll be like knocked out for a fucking stream, and everyone's just like blurping, sending in blurps. Boomer, you're muted. Blurps are active still, so if you want to blurp, feel free, guys. Feel free. But it is good to see you all. It is good to see you. So we've got some people watching over on mine, some people watching over on Ickly Picklies, loads of people over on Twitch, Twitter even, and we got some people over on Rumble. Thank you very much indeed for joining. I'm just talking buttocks, to be honest.
You know what I've started doing? Planks.
Spending money and not telling me.
No, no, I do that anyway.
That's my.
Oh, well, that's definitely your job.
Well, the thing is, you say that, but most of the time, anything that I'm buying is usually related to IT or equipment. It's like Lily's. So myself and Lily are going to be playing Fortnite tomorrow. So it's going to be a granddaughter stream. And I'm actually quite proud of this. Let me go back to... So as you know, I love creating my thumbnails now. I think it's great. I love it. I think it's the best thing since sliced bread. So I created a thumbnail for myself and Lily. And let me find it.
He actually spends money more than I do.
Fuck off. Even though that's true, I don't spend it willy-nilly, though. It's usually if I need something, I'll just buy it. Because I'm like that. There you go, look at that. So, granddad and granddaughter gaming stream, Tombi and Lil gaming session. So I've turned Lily into a little avatar. Tombi's got his avatar, playing some Fortnite. I thought that was pretty cool. Look at that. Look at that. Awesome sauce. And the funny thing is I created 20 avatars. And I said to Lil, which one do you like the most? And she selected exactly the same one I selected. Obviously, we weren't in the same time, in the room at the same time. And I said, all right, I like this one. I wonder which one she's going to like. Called her in. 5 minutes later, she eventually gets out of bed and jumps in. And she selects the same one. So, yeah.
It does actually look like her.
I know. It does. I think I need to adjust the colour slightly because she's a bit pink.
And she's not normally pink. She's normally pasty.
Yeah, she's normally a ghost. She doesn't go outside. I need to bring more.
I've got a nice red glow. Because I've got my red light on.
Yeah.
It's not so glary.
You got your red light on, have you?
Yeah, I've got my red light on.
Oh, what? Every window. I got to clip that shit. Yeah, I like that image. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. I'm slowly installing... You're right, Andy Matthews. Good to see you, mate. I'm slowly installing Fortnite onto the PlayStation. I bought her some headphones. So just picked up some Logitech cheap and nasty headphones. They were like 70 quid, reduced down to 30. And I was like, bargain. Connects to the PlayStation, no problem at all. Fairly decent quality audio. We can actually put the dogs back on now. Seeing as Poppy's calmed down. Poppy's actually asleep now. She's like, nah, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
How you doing, mate? How's Andy Matthews doing today? Good to see you. Good to see you. And we've also... Do you know what? That house... So, land for sale, Tennessee. Do you know that house is winking at me more and more?
I know, I keep looking at it.
Which one are you looking at?
The one that was...
White picket fence?
No, I didn't see that one.
You have seen it, because I've showed you it.
No.
Which one are you looking at, then?
The one... Was it the one I was looking at yesterday that I showed
Abe,
you?
you and your massive...
I don't know. They send me so many
No
emails.
cock like horse cock. Send your butthole into shock. Big horse like horse. Grab the lube and slam the day away.
Do you know what's really, really worrying? Is I opened up the Land Watch and music started playing. I was like, fucking hell, they're playing a video. And then all of a sudden I heard horsecock going on.
Hiya, Joe. I actually didn't hear the blurb.
You didn't hear it?
All I heard was a lot of static.
I wonder why you can't hear it.
Don't know.
I heard
It's
it.
very strange.
I hear it. Do you hear this?
Yes.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry. So let me just check the web sources. Refresh web source. Let's see if that works. Yeah, that's weird. It's very strange. Very strange. Right, Joe, how you doing? Which house was it? Trying to think off the this one. So let me select this. Share this tab. So this is the one that I keep seeing. You know, the one that's got the kind of like the giant Amish barn attached to it.
Yeah.
See, I like this one.
Oh, that was. Oh, yeah. The barn that actually looks like it's going to fall down.
Yeah, no, it's not going to fall down. Needs a bit of work, and
Well, I ain't getting up the ladders.
you don't need to go up the ladders because that's going to be my like man pad. But the actual house itself doesn't look bad at all. Needs a bit of work here and there. Solid wood floors.
Yeah, it needs some walls adjusting.
Yeah. So that's the one that I've always been looking at. And I haven't seen anything else that's really come close yet.
Oh, I've seen a couple, but on Zillow. Oh, I don't like that. And
No.
it's got too many neighbours. Oh, fuck that.
Just about to say, it's got far too many neighbours.
Yeah, definitely. Look, too crowded.
Yeah, this one's got neighbours as well. But it's actually not a bad looking building.
Yeah, too many people. The whole idea is not too many people.
Yeah, I mean, granted, we don't want too many people when we leave and go across because we want to escape people. Toasty, how you doing, Toasty? It's good to see you, mate. It's good to see you, Toasty.
The idea is that I haven't got people moaning because the dogs are barking.
Yes.
I don't have to listen to neighbours bitching and moaning.
Yes.
I can have chickens,
Yes.
a big veggie garden.
You know the other thing as well, because one of the things that we're going across to the US for is because one, we want the land. Ideally, I want my own little mini man pads attached to the building or slightly away from the building, so that I can have the streaming room, the games room, cinema, you name it. Andy Matthews, yes, it came out early hours of this morning. We haven't watched it yet, but I'm
No spoilers, because I actually like Reacher.
I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. HOA can get fucked.
Yeah, I've been checking everything that I've looked at, and I've clicked the box, no HOA.
Lee asked the question, do you mean no one will hear you moaning? Yes, Tam, because you moan
Back
like
off.
fuck. You moan like fuck. Daily Dysfunction coming in. We gave him money and weapons, most likely weapons from the Liberal government, stripped and want to strip the rest. I assume Daily is behind on the string. So, yeah, I mean, the thing is, Zelensky's fucking dodgy as shit. The US, UK, all they've been doing is sending old equipment across there, charging them an arm and a leg, ploughing shitloads of money into the country. And the question is, what we're going to get back out of it? And it's been proven now that it was a joint operation between Ukraine and, sadly, the Americans to blow up the pipeline, to just scupper everything. So, yeah, some dodgy shit going on here, guys. Midget saying, yeah, I look forward to watching the new Reacher. Well, it's available now, mate. You can watch it now. You can watch it now. I think the first episode is available to watch.
I've got little Cosmo Kitty on my lap. He's come for a cuddle. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, can't see him from this angle. Need to move the camera across. But yeah, normally just below, guys. Cosmo's there. If you push if you push the chair backwards and then move it off to the left.
Oh, how am I supposed to do that? I've got my legs crossed.
There he is.
There he is, look.
Little Cos. Little Cos. So Andy Matthews says the first 3 are out. Good. I'm looking forward to watching it. How do you like our new layout with the American flag and the British flag? I think it's fucking great. It's amazing. Absolutely chef's kiss in terms of layout. I fucking love doing layouts now. What the fuck is this? Don't know. Actually, it's got potential.
I can't. I'm not seeing.
So this has actually got potential for a number of reasons.
It's got a swimming pool for the dogs.
It's got a swimming pool for the dogs. It's got a swimming pool for the adults. But what I'm looking at is the fact that it's
got lots of buildings.
Exactly. I'm looking at it from there's a number of separate buildings. The only thing I don't like is proximity to the main road, but it depends on what road it's on. It looks fairly quiet. And in fact, it's not on a main road. It's on a side road. I think that's got potential.
Looking at that picture, you could actually be in the country in the UK.
Yeah. I mean, look at this. It looks awesome. All of these different outbuildings.
Oh, I've looked at this one.
I've not seen this one yet. So you're going to have your main house. You've got your deck in. You've got your super pool. So in the summer we can chill the fuck out. Bit of skinny dipping. There's my. See, the thing is, do I convert that to a streaming pad, or does this become the cinema?
Or the doggy pad.
Or the dog? Oh yeah, good point.
Lee said it's got a separate building for him.
Lee says it's got a separate building for him. He's got to be able to squeeze in a suitcase in order to get across. It's got its own little gym. It's not bad. The roof needs freaking sorting. Oh my good God.
Oh, I like that. Apart from the animal heads.
I was going to say.
They get burnt on the bonfire at the back.
Fucking shitload of shit on the walls here. Now, obviously, it's very American, isn't it? To have stuffed shit on the walls. But it kind of like gives you an idea of the people that live there. So I like it. It's certainly got character. I like the walls. And
yeah, I like the woodwork.
Fuck yeah. I'm liking this so far. I am liking this so far.
That kitchen would have to come out. I can't deal with that.
It needs something that doesn't. There's not a lot of natural light in the kitchen because of it's probably extended. So we'd have to think about the kitchen. But and it's the giant splayed out turkey or goose on the wall. It's like
I'd have to.
It's a proper.
I'd have to give a burial or a funeral pyre or something.
Yeah.
I can't
Figgy's in the house, and then Figgy's decided to go across onto the right account. And Toasty's asking the question, are these USA homes? Yes, they are. These are all in Tennessee. So myself and the wife are looking to move to Tennessee, Toasty. So we are generally most of the time we'll pop in gun safes, as you can imagine. Get naked and relax. Good call. There's nothing wrong with getting compound bows.
Yes. Yes.
And crossbow.
That I like the idea of.
Mate, they are fucking up to their nuts in stalking gear.
Look, I have absolutely nothing against people hunting for the right reasons, but not for trophies on the frickin' wall.
Yeah, I mean...
if you're going to hunt it, eat it.
Yeah. Four beds. So, yeah, I mean, it's got potential. It has definitely got They are definitely hunters. They definitely live off the land. This is another thing I'm going to have to get used to, is the size of the fucking fridges.
That's...
This is massive. The doors are good, though.
If you're miles from it everything, you've got to stock your fridges and freezers up. I mean, we would have to have 2 massive chest freezers just to cope with the dog food.
Yeah. So Tosi says it's a very hunty home. Yeah, it is. They are hunters, definitely. Garden's fine. I want to have a look and see what it says. Right, okay. Your oasis awaits you. The property has so much to offer, beginning with 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2 living rooms, walk-in closet, a 1,600-foot square deck, amazing view of the pool and stocked pond, a 1,600-square-foot shop with a 600-square-foot finished insulated room, a 1,200-square-foot shop, heated and cooled with a full-size gym, a fenced backyard, above-ground storm shelter, chicken coop, perfectly situated on 5.2 acres. If I could do it, I would go there now. I'd go there now. Quite literally. What I need to do is just have a look and see where this is. See, because isn't Dresden over the left-hand side of Tennessee? Let's have a look. What are you close to, Dresden?
That's fine. I don't care if they understand me or not.
Union City, Nashville. Yeah, so it's on the west side, which is where I was thinking. So it's between Nashville, and Memphis. Just means that it's a little bit of a drive to do any form of shopping. I mean, Union City's just up the road.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in Dresden anyway, so there's...
So long as it's sort of 20 to 30 minutes to the nearest little town with some form of shopping in it.
Figgy says, that sounds like a bunch of shit you don't need. You'll be surprised.
Yeah, no, we need it.
There's a reason why we're coming over to America, Figgy. So, one, we need the space. We're looking at going into Bernese Mountain Dog breeding. So we need a building specifically for birthing areas, for kennels, for grooming rooms and things like that. So one of those outbuildings would be converted for the dogs and the animals. One would be my office, as well as the little mini cinema that I've always dreamt of having, as well as my streaming room. And then you've got the house. So the idea is keeping things separate from the house. So this is perfect because there's really 3 outbuildings fit for purpose for exactly what we want. But yeah, because there's the elder Bernese Mountain Dog. Cosmo's like, yeah, just chilling.
I cooked him.
Yeah, he's asleep. He's Sparko. He is Sparko. The baby Bernese Mountain Dog's about somewhere.
She's over by the armchair. But I bet I could get her to come over.
Yeah, just call her.
I've got smart bones in the drawer.
Yeah. So the idea is that we're Tam's gonna open up her own business looking after Bernese Mountain Dogs and the breeding side of things. Obviously, mute your mic. Yeah, thank you. From my perspective, I'm going to be still doing my IT consultancy, so I'm going to be working from home. Look at Poppy's head. As soon as she was asleep. As soon as Tam's opened up the packet, she's like, ooh, and there's Rosie. So Poppy's 5 years old. Rosie is 6 months old today. So Rosie is, they are absolutely beautiful dogs. Seabrew, how you doing?
Where you going, Pop? You go. Rosie sit nicely. Poppy sit. Poppy sit.
Poppy's like, no.
What do you do, Poppy?
There you
Right,
go.
what do you say? Oh, she's hidden now. What do you say?
Yeah, she's hidden.
What do you say? Good girl. What do you say? Good girl.
She's like, yeah, just give me the treat, woman.
There you go.
There we go. So Rosie's going into the dog sofa, and that is a dog sofa. It was ordered as a dog sofa, not a dog bed. It's a dog sofa. Poppy loves it, and Poppy's obviously gone to the bed. But Seabrew, the doggy is so cute. I had an all-white Bernese Mountain Dog. rare as rocking horse shit. So it wouldn't surprise me if that was actually a Landseer. It wouldn't surprise me if it was actually a Landseer. So
because the Bernese are usually always tricolour unless they've got that pigmentation problem.
Yeah, pigmentation problem. So they're absolutely lovely dogs. So Tam's going to go into business breeding those in America, and our dogs are completely clear of stuff, so breeding's no problem, and we'll just start off with the 1 or 2 dogs, double it up every couple of years. Figgy asks, what kind of a cat was that?
He's a domestic short-haired tabby.
Yeah. That's all he is. There's nothing special in the UK. A domestic short-haired tabby cat. Midget that's in chat, that's our one of our sons. So Cosmo came from his 2 cats, and so did Yanni and Salem, but from a different litter. So Cosmo came first, next litter, Yanni and Salem came about. So we... you should see all of the cats, Figgy. I will say they are all very, very pretty cats. Salem's awesome. So Salem, as you can imagine, jet black cat, but he's like Black Panther in Marvel, because he's got a single stray line of white hairs on his chest. So it looks like the necklace that Black Panther wears. Fucking awesome.
If I could get her down, I'd get Yanni down. I think she's up on the top, but the minute I touch her, she's going to run, isn't she?
Yeah. Figgy, I believe I've seen her on a stream once. Yeah, probably. They always come in through this window. Have you noticed that Tam's got to stand on the sofa to reach the cats? Because the wife is a midget. The wife.
She's not having it.
Nah, just leave her alone. Just you can pitch the camera up if you want. That's probably easier.
Yeah, you'll have to tell me when.
Yeah. Keep on going. There we go. That'll do.
There you go.
So, Cosmo's like, what you doing? Yanni's just above him. Where's Say? Say must be out. Salem must be out.
Unless he's in with Spud.
Figgy says it's okay. I am actually just under 5 foot tall myself. Ickle is 4'10". Yeah.
Yep.
She is 4'10". So you are, Figgy, likely to be taller than my wife, which is actually quite funny.
Most people are taller than me, though.
Yeah. Seabrew says that might be a dog sofa, but it wouldn't fit some lift riders. Do you know what? The amount of times we have fallen asleep in this sofa, because it is big enough for a human to get in. I've fallen asleep in it. The wife's fallen asleep in it. The kids, three of the grandkids, quite often just take over that sofa and just sit down. So Figgy's 4'11" 3/4. Oh, bless. You know what they say? Good things come in small packages. Apart from me, I'm really short for a male. I'm really short because I'm only 5'5".
Most bombs come in small packages as well.
Bombs?
Yeah.
We're not allowed to say bombs live on air. YouTube is going to fucking come down. We're going to be offline. In 2 minutes, they're just going to say, suddenly, your stream cannot be connected.
Well, most little people are quite explosive.
Little people are quite explosive. They've got small man syndrome.
Well, I haven't got small man syndrome, but I can be quite explosive.
Yeah. Still, I revert to my previous point. Say small man syndrome. I am a small man. Andy Matthews, if the latest Captain America is right, Figgy plays and Tam could be the president's bodyguard. Yes. So they're only just going to come up to his chest and the bullets are just going to slot him in his head. There's no protection there. So Dresden looks all right. I'm quite impressed with that building. I'm quite impressed with that house, actually. I'm quite impressed with that. So yeah, if you know any houses like this in Tennessee, guys, that specifically have got the outbuildings, and it's all about the outbuildings. It's all about the outbuildings. Snortopus, how you doing? How are humans and other critters? Well, I should do it in which voice?
Hello, humans and other critters.
Tam absolutely hates his voice because it kept her awake last night.
Oh, I tell you, I nearly committed murder last night. I was so... Well, I did bellow up the stairs, shut the fuck up.
I wasn't listening.
At one point.
I just ignore her. I just ignore her because quite often she shouts at the dogs and it's like, well, she can't be shouting at me. Because if she was shouting at me, she would actually come in the room and just give me a thick ear. She would literally just come upstairs and give me a thick ear. And yes, Andy Matthews, Kash Patel is the FBI director. Nice. Now let's see everybody scurry. You know it's going to happen. You know it's going to be happening. Snortopus doesn't sound very polar bearish. Cough. I mean, certainly I've got
a much deeper voice.
But to save upsetting the wife and making her cry. Yeah, it is madness. So what other houses we got? What other houses? Let's go back to this screen. So that was nice. I like that one. And that's the first one, I will actually say that's the first one I've seen that's got so many outbuildings.
I've seen a couple.
Yeah. It's specifically the outbuildings that we're after more than anything else. Holy shit.
I wouldn't mind a
What's wrong with this house?
basement.
There's something wrong with this house because there's an awful lot of house there and an awful lot of land. No, actually, it's small. Thinking about it. It's not.
No, it's
Fine. I mean, it looks nice. It looks lovely. Well taken care of.
Why did you ask what's wrong with it?
No, it's just the combination of the price. I mean, you're talking 500,000, 16 acres, and 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 1 half bath. And instantly I go into the, why is it? Well, I'm still thinking UK prices.
I'll back in a sec.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm still thinking UK prices, guys, where this would be closer to 900,000 in the UK. Because this to me, it looks also like, so you got a stinky pond, but it does look like it's got an outbuilding as well. So it looks like it's got a garage or a workshop with it. Oh, crazy amounts of photos. Crazy amounts of photos. Very chaotic. Bless them, obviously realising what some things are in here. But it looks very chaotic in there with that amount on the walls. It's not something that we often do in the UK. We don't plaster our walls with everything. But that's not to say it's incorrect for people to do so. I'm trying to scroll through to see. There's an awful lot everywhere. There's a lot of things everywhere.
It's just busy.
Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for.
I mean, it took out all the chintzy crap and all the knickknacks, which I can't stand.
We don't do knickknacks. I wanted to look at the outbuilding because there's a garage or a workshop attached to it. And that would then dictate if we needed to add a third building for the dogs or convert this. Yeah, because that's probably big enough for an office streaming room. You wouldn't have it anything else, to be honest. I'm not sure if there's 2 buildings or if that is from a different angle. It's a different building. It's got to be a different building because look at how the shadows are forming.
Yeah.
And this is obviously the garage. And looking at this one is a second garage.
Yeah.
with the shadows in the same position. So
Hey, Davey.
I'd actually say convert one for the dogs. In fact, what I would probably do is extend this little one. You've already got the hard standing there. So depending on the depth of the hard standing, might need to break that up and lay proper foundations in it. Or just knock that one all the way down. I can't see it on this view, though. Must be... Oh, there it is. It's over...
Over the side.
Yeah, it's over, just over to this
I wonder
side.
what that is. The bit in the middle.
The bit in the middle, as in the concrete, down the bottom right-hand corner. Mm-hmm. You'll probably find it's a hard standing for an RV or something. It's the only thing I can... yeah, that's a hard standing probably for an RV or a caravan. Because it's got a pathway up to it. It's the only thing I can assume. Somebody... It would be good if they had an image of it and then you could explain it a little bit better, but it is what it is.
There's definitely a lot of chintzy granny stuff.
Figgy saying there, clutter queen. There's definitely clutter there. Davey Vert's in the chat. Hail Rosie. Hail Tombi and Tam. Poppy is about somewhere. They're all eating their treats and things like that. So you've got Yanni and Cosmo that are on the platform.
Poppy was grumping at me to open the door and then just sat there looking at me.
So this was the other one. So the passengers on the crashed Toronto plane, so I told you about this the other day, didn't I, Tam?
Yeah.
Are being offered $30,000 each, which, bearing in mind the closeness to death, because they were all almost die-didded, is fairly reasonable. But the thing for me, you just have a look at this video. It's insane. It's absolute freaking insanity. Warning, distressing content.
Quite strong wind, gusts of up to 30.
Yeah, I'm just going to mute it. Watch what happens. So this is coming in too quick. If you look at the angle of the wheels, so there's a key moment in this. Most planes, by the time they're actually hitting the ground, they're...
Something wrong with hairy balls.
Something wrong. If you have a look at the wheels at this stage, they're at there's an angle there. There's a pitch between both of them. So it looks to me like either they were trying to overcorrect or there was a gust of wind or whatever it may be. When the black box is obviously taken apart and decoded, we'll have a little bit more of an answer. But if we... Can I slow this video down? Yeah, I can. Nice. But if you have a look just there, you can see it's even sharper at an angle. Because by rights, because of where the person is with his camera, what should actually be happening is that rear wheel.
Bastard!
Thank you, Crimson Shahado. That further wheel should actually be lower than the closest one to him in perspective. So at this point in time, it's hitting the deck almost solidly on the right-hand side of the plane. And because of the amount of snow, ice, and everything else that's possibly on the runway, it's just lost it. I reckon if I was to look at this, they were coming in too fast, and there was a mechanical failure on that right-sided wheel. So as soon as it hit, whether it hit a rut or hard ice or something, it shattered off the wheel. And at that point in time, you're at the mercy of physics.
I'm sorry, but 30,000 doesn't seem a whole lot for that sort of trauma.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, you're certainly never going to freaking get in a plane again. Likely.
Well, yeah, I mean, for some, that would be a lifelong trauma.
Yeah. For me, obviously for me, I'd be like, doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter to me. I'll just carry on as if nothing had ever happened because I can compartmentalize it. I'm not going to get scared of flying because, I mean, and I'm waiting for the last 3 months or whatever. We've seen a rapid increase in crashes and planes hitting the deck hard, but it's still rare as rocking horse shit. planes that are flying in the air at any one time, and you look at how many are having problems, is so small. It's like 0.0000001% have a problem.
Yeah, you say that. We get on a plane in 3 months' time,
Yeah.
and all we've heard about in the last 3 or 4 weeks is bloody planes crashing.
Do you know what actually made me laugh the most about this one? Is fucking NBC and Tom Costello, or whatever the fuck his name is, absolute moron. He blames Trump and the cuts to the FAA. And I'm like, didn't this happen in Canada? How the fuck does FAA and what Trump's doing have any fucking bearing at all on the landing carried out in Canada, which is under the TCAA?
Yeah.
Fucking unreal. It's like just any opportunity to say Orange Man bad. They're just so full of shit they don't know they're a fucking toilet at this stage. Bunch of dickheads. It's not even Canada's fault either. I mean, this is the thing. No one knows. It's too early to tell. For me, I would say it's probably a combination of a wind and a failure of that right landing gear.
And human error, yeah.
It could even be human error as well on top of it, because it was definitely at an angle when it was coming down. Once the black box has been decoded, the thing is, you can't hide these things. It's got to be public record. So the reason for the fault, the reason for the crash has to be made public record because of the nature of the industry. So we'll all find out soon enough. Rio! Afternoon, Tommy Tams. Hopefully you too are doing well. Abe says, these knobheads will blame Trump for a hot day. Trump derangement syndrome. This is the thing. I called him out on it. I was like, are you fucking retarded or what? What the hell has Trump got to do with any part of the FAA? The only thing that you could probably say is Biden's administration forcing the DEI practice and hire in the FAA, and that's what Trump's actually cleaning up. And we all know that the FAA has been riddled with bullshit and fuckery as a result of the DEI hires. So
it's yeah. I'm hoping we do actually get some nice hot days when we're away.
I'm hoping we get like 22, 23 degrees. That'll be fine. Degrees centigrade. What's that in freedom units?
Freedom units.
Centigrade to Fahrenheit. So I'm quite comfortable for it to get to 25. So 77 degrees Fahrenheit will be perfect for me. Anything warmer than that, it's too hot.
I think when we're in Nashville, it's supposed to be, the average temperature is supposed to be anywhere between 26 and 30.
Where's my finger? Dadman. Guess who's playing Fortnite tomorrow? I'm playing Fortnite for the first time with my granddaughter on a stream tomorrow. Yes. Figgy says most of her days are greater than 85. No, that's too hot. Figgy, what state are you in? Not what city, what town, just what state are you in? That's too hot for me. That's fucking... See, the thing is, 25 degrees centigrade, 77 freedom units. That's perfect barbecue weather. That is perfect. I'm going out in shorts. I wear shorts anyway, and I wear shorts down to -5. Quite often I don't wear trousers and things like that.
Louisiana,
right. Okay,
very humid.
Louisiana. So that's south towards Texas, isn't it? That's southwest. So where Tennessee is, go southwest and keep on going, and you'll eventually get down to do that. Let's have a look. Louisiana, and share this instead. Yeah. So there is Tennessee's up here, southwest, down to Louisiana. Yeah, it's definitely going to be hot in the Gulf of America. It's definitely going to be hot as balls down there because of where you are. Because you got New Orleans. Part of me would say the next time we go down there, we've got to look at a few other places. Obviously, crime being what it is. Figgy says, "Oh, it's ugly, hot, and humid." Yeah, that's the problem. 85 is night here. Gets well over 100. Yeah, no, fuck that shit. Fuck that shizer. Because that makes that 37 degrees sticky and hot. So for a lot of the Americans, obviously, the buildings are going to have aircon built into them. UK, we don't have that. UK, there's an obsession of not putting... Oh, bollocks, I forgot about my tea. Has got an obsession about not having aircon. One, because the load on the system, and it's generally not hot enough most of the time. But it is getting there. Global warming, they say. Fuck off with global warming. It's just naturally warming up, and then it's going to get cold again.
Yeah, see, I don't mind the heat apart from when it gets really hot here and it's really dry, horrible heat.
Yep.
I mean, we're quite lucky because our back garden, so our backyard, let's get it right, our backyard is actually in the height of summer when it's very hot. Our backyard is 5 degrees cooler than the front yard.
And the biggest problem is with the front of the house. I'm on the front of the house. So I bake. So when it comes into summer, because of the amount of insulation that's above me and the front of the house, because the whole of the front, there's a kind of like pitched elevated roof, I just bake. And that's why I've got a portable aircon in the corner. And I have to have it on. Tennessee gets 100 Fahrenheit too, but we have frigid air because we aren't as gay or as most people call it.
And I just want to say, Daily, I love you.
And just to add to the end of that,
I want to sniff your bits.
that's what Abe said one day. We were shocked. We were absolutely shocked by him. Especially considering it's getting so fucking hot in the summer. Abe, lol. I can't wait for you two to just smash grannies and just get married because it's going to be great. Everyone's going to be invited. Well, I'm making the decision. Your impending marriage, that we're all going to be invited, and it's going to be one hell of a party. It's going to be one hell of a party. I'm looking forward to it. Davey Verse in the north. The BB says we're all dying in fiery hell. The problem is like anything with the news, they're always the extreme examples. Oh, sudden heat wave, or beast from the east was always my favourite one.
What happened to the beast from the east? Because we bloody didn't get it.
No.
I was looking forward to snow. No snow.
They're fucking shit. They're full of shit. So the beast from the east is usually a cold front that comes across from Russia, Siberia, comes into the UK, and everything freezes. 2 years on the trot, they said, beast from the east is coming. And it's like 5 degrees. So what's that in freedom units? So 41 Fahrenheit. That's fucking sunshine. Oh, that's beautiful day. That's barbecue weather. That's...
I did get up one morning and it was -7C.
-7.
Yeah. Which is pretty chilly. Yeah, no snow. We got half a dozen flakes the other day. But we get lots and lots of rain.
Yep. We get the fucking rain, so it is what it is. Right, okay, I'm going to call it there. And I've got to get ready for some Cyberpunk. Going to play Cyberpunk in 30 minutes, guys. As always, we normally have a good old chinwag for an hour. Our next show is going to be when, Tam?
Saturday.
So we're changing our days. So normally we had the idea to do this Tuesdays, Thursdays. but we've actually found that it's actually better to do Thursdays and Saturdays. So next 2 T's in the pod will be coming on Saturday. I'm going to be playing some Cyberpunk in 30 minutes. Tomorrow, going to be playing Fortnite with the granddaughter, so make sure you pop in for that. So definitely come and keep us company. Over the weekend, the usual stuff's going to happen. Some World of Warcraft, some Sunday Spotlight, and some Final Fantasy 14, where Smooth the DJ should actually be back home. So he's traveling tomorrow. Yeah, he's traveling home tomorrow. So until then, guys, thank you very much indeed. Enjoy the intro.
Hello.
And if you can do, stay for the entire of the intro. There's something special that's happened to Tombi on the end. See you soon. Bye for now.
Bye.
So that's the end, we've talked away. Tombi and Tam, we're done for the day. TV talk and a bit of the news. Some movie reviews, but now we must move. From big screen dreams to our daily schemes. Move, pets and holiday themes. Poppy and Rosie snoring so proud. Cosmo, Yarny and Salem, no need for a crowd. So smash that like, don't miss a sub. You never know what's coming up. 2 voices, 1 vibe. Join the squad. There's 2 T's in a pod. Now we know we're grounding you. No more if I we move from big screen dreams to our daily schemes. Moves, pets, and holiday themes. Poppy and Rosie snoring so proud. Cosmo, Yarny, and Salem, no need for a crowd. So smash that like, don't miss a sub. You never know what's coming up. 2 voices, 1 vibe. Join the squad. There's 2 T's in a pod. Don't need for a crowd. That's 2 T's in a pod. 2 voices, 1 vibe. Join the squad. That's 2 T's in a pod. So smash that like, don't miss a sub. You never know what's coming up. 2 voices, 1 vibe, join the squad.